Alrighty, what is up, guys? What is up, guys? Now we got that working. Let's get into the analysis right now. So yeah, and let's see here. So what's up, Crypto Patriot? Yeah, what's up, Elgato Crypto? What's up, Michael Lynn? Let's get into it. Don't want to waste your time too much. So right now we're hitting the top of this volume area high on Bitcoin, which is kind of a significant area. I mean, if we break above here, theoretically, you could come up to probably, let me just move this over, probably around there to, if we go like this, theoretically, you break out of that point, this area. If you break above here, volume area low, 26.2, theoretically, I would think you could get potentially up to 27, these spiral lines, 27K or something. If we look, some historical resistance at 27, that area could be significant. I'm trying to think if there's right here, that 27K could be significant. The 27K could be significant here. If we look at some of the, I feel like we're almost getting to the point where this should get stopped out in profit too. If we're getting to looking at some of these, money flow is starting to curve around the 20 hours, 16 hour, 2-day, not yet, but there are some signs that we could have a little bit of relief here. Also, if you look at funding fees, I believe a lot of people are still trying to short. Let's take a look at that, actually. I've been curious about that. I feel like we might need that jump up to 27. Could be wrong here. I don't know, but I feel like we might need a little bit. All right, so now it's half and half, really half and half here. The other thing too, guys, is you do have the double kind of bottom here, C double bottom, confirmed bullish div. I mean, sometimes that gives you what you need. Trigger wave on the 2 hour. I'd be careful trying to short at the moment. I'm not even seeing enough. I mean, maybe a trigger wave could develop on the 22, but money flow is coming up. I'm not seeing enough of no bearish divs really to try to short off of this volume area high. Nothing looks too bad here, so we can definitely break above, and if we break above this area, we could come up a bit farther. What's up, a cool? We could come up a bit farther, I would think, back up to 27. That could be where it could be another, like you get to this pocket again and everybody turns bullish, everybody turn bearish here, then you turn bullish, then you kind of roll over, come down. If we look at, I'm just curious about I don't think the monthly's given us anything yet, unlike Ethereum. The 2 week, obviously, we confirmed that. I'm curious about it. Did the 3 week confirm? The 3 week did confirm, on regulars it did, not on Hikins. 18 days to confirm here, so we may have some time. You may have a few weeks where you could be more choppy to get a little bit of bullish momentum here or something of that nature to come up a little bit. Yeah, I agree. Cold shorting is not a good idea at the moment, I don't think. We did have in the Aldo Empire Discord, Crypto Bullzone and Atlanticor been doing really well. KMAX been doing really well. I'm going to have them on the stream on Friday around 3 p.m. Hopefully, at least we'll see who's available. But yeah, if we want to look here, been doing really well. I had a nice trade set up. Not this. So I was talking about the 27 here, but nice scalp down would have worked really well last night. This was a trade setup I gave in advance. That would have worked out well. CBZ was had a nice soul kind of scalp short, which did really well here. And Landicor has been, I'll give it away a little bit. He's been doing good with some esoteric kind of meme stuff like Bitcoin 2. Bitcoin 2, man, could be where it's at. Like Bitcoin 1 was not good enough. Bitcoin 2, sometimes the sequel is better. better. So, we've been looking at a lot of stuff here, a lot of good stuff. If you guys are interested, link down below. And doing a new promo for you guys. If you guys sign up with my link down below for any of the promos, FAIRDESK, FAIRDESK, or MEXC, and deposit at least $100. We're going to end this on September 1st. Deposit at least $100. I'll give you one free month in the Aldo Empire VIP Discord. Just to open a support ticket in the Discord or shoot me a DM with your UID once you deposit the $100. You do have to use my link, obviously. MEXC is doing a good promo. FAIRDESK doing a good promo. All doing pretty good promos right now. FAIRDESK too. I'm not going to go into details of all of them, but there's a lot of good promos going on right now. What's up, NBF? Are we done with the dip? I mean, for now, we might be. I mean, double look, guys. Let's just textbook market cipher strategy. Double bottom, bullish div on a time frame like the 8 hour. I mean, oh, is that even a bullish div? Oh, it's technically from not it's that way. The 10 hour had a bullish div. Yeah, bullish div on the 10 hour. I mean, that's money flow starting to come up too. I mean, you could get a little bit of relief. I'm not saying you will get relief. Maybe that 3 week will overpower this and take us down, but you're due to have a little bit of a relief here. Especially if we could break above this volume area low right here. And by the way, guys, I'll be on Paul Barron today at 2:30 p.m. I think we're going live. So, yeah, swing by, show some love in his chat if you guys want to watch that. And yeah, trigger wave on the hourly. So I mean, yeah, like Cole said, could be headed up. Obviously, anything could happen. I do think you would get a little bit of relief. I'd like to keep an eye on these funding rates. When these get to like 0.01, 0.02, if they get that high, that could be where, yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm a bull too, man. I'm not that bearish. I mean, I think, we're getting into that good DCA period. Especially as that weekly comes back into the red here, and from even if we do go back to 15K or even make a lower low, I mean 25K is not a bad area. 6K is not a bad area. So we got to keep that in mind. Also, let's take a look at ETH here. What chart? Oh, okay, this is the good one. Got to set this up. So let's just change this a little bit here. That kind of area, yeah. So this is the Wyckoff kind of thing, potential Wyckoff, thing if we do dump down farther here. It could be anywhere from like, I'd say 1,200, 1,300, all the way down to maybe a lower low. If you guys have ever seen Wyckoff. Monthly blood diamond. I think I discovered this first. CryptoFace was talking about this on his stream this morning. Obviously a more bearish sign. And yeah. There's that. The other thing, let's go on a regular ETH chart here. Let's move this guy, put this guy away. And then let's go on the marked up ETH chart. So the thing here with ETH is, it's the same, double bottom. You're getting that could be a good long, actually. You're getting that bull div here on the 10-hour. 12-hour already confirmed it. Yeah, I mean, I would guess you would come up a little bit based off of this kind of confirmation of this. And if you break above, this area, this kind of area right here, you could potentially get back to 17, maybe even 1740 or something. I mean, price likes to test areas, so would not be unlikely to pump up to maybe 17, that kind of area right there. We'll see what happens, though. We'll definitely have to see what happens. I mean, that's double bottom. If you really want to, this would give you, a high freaking kind of, target, but not impossible to come back up to 1776. I remember that year. Declaration of Independence or something. It was 1773, something like that. United States getting their independence. Weekly could produce a trigger wave relatively soon too. And then that's the area right now, so we're testing that area. If we could break above this, which it looks like we might, unless we get a trigger wave to fiercely reject on that 2-hour. If we could break above this volume area low right here, this local volume area low, that's where things get a bit more bullish. But this is kind of a make or break point. Fierce rejection from there. That is a elongated bear div with money flow coming out on the 10-minute. Ooh, I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. I wonder. How's that 3-minute? Come on. What's up, G-Life? I like that name. 3-minute bear div. Money flow is still coming up, though. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything bad. I'm not seeing any reason to short at the moment. I'm not seeing anything too bad. Ultimately, it does seem like we could come up a bit more here. So yeah. Let's see. Let's see, let's see. So the other things too, we'll get into obviously the Dixie. CryptoFace is talking about this. I mean, the Dixie potential trigger wave to the upside. It looks pretty good. Green hike and ashy on the monthly. Also breaking above, or at least trying to break above resistance here. Or rejecting from it right now, but we'll see. I'm not seeing anything too bad in the weekly. Or on the Dixie. The only thing that's a little bit bearish is the weekly probably. That money flow on the weekly not too good, but other than that, this is not bad, and I think you may be able to continue upward here. Maybe a little blip down if you see Bitcoin jump up to 27 potentially. Maybe a little blip down if you do see that. The other thing that I want to look at, let's see. Oh yeah, gold and silver. Silver has been ripping a little bit. Wow, I mean for silver, up to 24 bucks again. So it is a bit like I think you're generally going to hold this, this line, and I think you could get up to 29 or 30, in the coming months potentially. That'd be a nice jump up from where we are right now. Let's see. 20%, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Let's look at gold. That's coming up a bit, 1918. Big jump off of the high 18s, not bad, not bad. Slow mover, but yeah. Okay, so that was gold. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. 2-day to potentially give us a trigger wave on the S&P 500. Maybe a bit more upside potential here. This actually almost looks like silver a little bit. Macro very, that's the thing. Keep in mind, guys, macro very bearish on all of this stuff. Yeah, that three week as well there. So macro very kind of on the bear point, but short term potentially has more upside kind of potential here. Keep an eye on Bitcoin. Come on. So is S&P 500, nothing too new there. I want to look at Apple, probably up today, right? Let's see, 186. Actually, is it? Yeah, up slightly, which is kind of expected. Short term, I think there's a little bit more upside potential for short term for a lot of the traditional markets in crypto. Could be a green week. We were already at Wednesday. Amazon is interesting. I feel like if that money flow really starts to come down, then you're kind of done. That top, I mean, maybe you could get up a little bit higher to 150 here, but I think you're getting close to the end. What's the other one? Oh yeah. How are earnings on this? How are earnings on the video? 3 weeks, 16 days to confirm. Okay, so earnings were probably as expected or already factored in for price. We're still below the... Yeah, we made a slightly higher high here, 483. Everybody's trying to short this. That's why it kind of gets into that short squeeze thing. That's what you got to be careful with here, but yeah. See if we could have a decision here by... we are both hitting big points here. I mean, if I had to guess, I'd say you got a decent shot of coming up higher, breaking through this, but based on money flow, based on things how things are looking, but I don't know. Oh, go back to this a little bit. The other thing, well, let's see. These are interesting too, some of the alts, because they got little bounces. Like they keep making lower lows. These are just showing so much weakness. But now, money flow looks like it could start to come up on AVAX, and you could have some relief here. Short term, I think a lot of these altcoins could see a bit of relief. Short term, maybe back up to 1075. it is possible that you could get some relief here potentially. 16-hour. Short term looks pretty good. Keep in mind, though, it is a bearish environment. If you're going long, you need to be locking in profits quickly, I would say. So September, I didn't talk about as necessarily like 100% being the bottom. I think there was a possibility. I was mainly talking about September as being a good time to start DCAing into alts. It could be a little bit more elongated. I don't know. It depends how much we kind of come down. ETH Wyckoff would give us September or October. Let's look at that for another second here. I think, you know, it could be September, October. It could be later. It could be November. You know, I mean, this could go on. I mean, I don't know exactly. Move this guy over a little bit. I'm extending this out, but it could go on a little bit longer. Like, we don't know. It could be early next year. I mean, it was March. You know, it could go on until potentially March because that's the pre-halvening kind of month. But I don't know. I think most likely it's going to be sometime, you know, we're almost in what, October's Q4. It'll be sometime within the next, by the end of the year, I think. But yeah, let's just see here. So it was AVAX, so it was that guy. Bitcoin right there. So rejecting, I mean, that's a big area too. And if we zoom out a little bit here, 1, 2, 3, 3 areas, triple top right there off of volume area high. Can we break through? My guess is potentially yes. You may get a bear div there based on money flow, potentially yes, but we got to see. We got to see because it is that bearish environment. So a little bit tough to say here. But if we are to, you know, break upward, thing two, let's go on this chart. Let's go on the weekly on our. Yeah, keep that like that. But weekly, if we look here, 300 weekly moving average would be around there. Let's add in, yeah, we got the 200 as well. Let's take off this area. So we closed the weekly below the 200 weekly moving average. If we look at, I just want to like, what's the area in the 27 about? Next one, if we hit it in a couple months, you know, 21 is a big place, pretty big place here. So yeah, you know, that's ultimately, my kind of guess is down here. And if you see us at 21, low 20s, alts will be, you know, some of those alts could dump another 40% on the way down. If Bitcoin was another 20% drop for Bitcoin, 15%, yeah, some of them could fall 30, 40%. That's ultimately what we're looking at on the weekly there. 300 was basically, you know, pandemic drop. So it could be, you know, it could be the same as that. You know, you had your first bottom at the 200. So here you had your first bottom even below the 200 and it came back up. Maybe retest that. I don't know. Could be different, but yeah, that's ultimately what I'm looking at right there. So yeah, we really got to keep an eye on what's going to happen right now. I kind of want to see if we could break above this on it. Looks like we can break above this. I don't see any significant reason to short this. Maybe if you get a bear div there, maybe on the 16 or the 20, if we roll over here. But other than that, I don't see enough reason to try to short. That's what we're looking at. That. Curious about, yeah, let's look at like Solana. I would definitely want to look at Solana today. Yeah, trigger wave to the downside. This is macro bad. Macro pretty bad. And we're coming in, see how I drew this? We're coming in to kind of this general kind of into September, October 15. I mean, maybe this could hold up better than a lot of other things. I mean, 30 just down to this kind of area. Maybe that was the bottom for this, or we come low. I mean, anything could happen. It depends how elongated this goes out to. But yeah, But if we look at some of the shorter time frames, I mean, you do have, actually this looks not as good as some others, but bull div on the, yeah, Solana bull div on the 10 hour. That's coming up right there, yeah. What just happened? What just happened? My Brave browser just crashed. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second. Let me just get the browser back up so I could see the chat. Oh, okay. So we did not lose the, okay, I think we're good. Turn that back on, okay. The browser crashed. But yeah, short term, I think you got some potential, upside potential here. Because it doesn't look bad here, you know what I mean? To potentially come up a bit more. Maybe up to that golden pocket again, 22, 23. This is a big area, that area. I could see a retest of this. Yeah, that 22 area, I could see a retest of that. And then come down lower potentially. So that was Solana. I mean, it seems like everything's getting a little bit of a jump up today. I mean, even traditional markets, if we want to look at, you know, CNBC here. India, I think no one landed on the moon in India. They sent their rocket up there. But yeah. India moon ride. NASDAQ up 200 points. See what happens here. A lot of esoteric stocks are just down. You know what I mean? And these guys still a lot higher up. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll definitely. It's happening. It's happening. Like I mentioned, guys. Like I mentioned, it's happening. So how could we try to, if we break above here, how could we try to trade this? How could we try to trade this? Well, maybe something like that. Come up a bit higher here. And let's try a long position. Like, how would we try to do this? You could do a stop there, and then that technical target there. That wouldn't be awful. I'm trying to bet we could get up to, you know, 27K. You got a decent shot. You got a decent shot. We're still waiting on the NVIDIA results. I didn't even realize that. 27. It could be 27. Let's not get carried away. It could be 27. That area right there, I would say if we go here, this area could be big. I would take profits before, though, probably just under 27. But yeah, I do think you could get a jump up here. That could be a decent setup. I'll post that in the Discord just to show you guys some of what I post. If you guys are interested, check it out down below if you want a free month in the Aldo Empire VIP Discord. If you sign up to any of the exchanges with my link down below, FAIRDESK, FAIRDESK, or MEXC, and deposit at least $100, and then send me your UID, I'll give you a free month. Open a support ticket in the Discord. 27K. There's a spiral. I mean, I just because things, the macro is so bearish. Like, I would be more inclined to take profits earlier on a long rather than later. I mean, I don't even know. I don't think I want to enter this until we break above, 26.3. We don't know how those NVIDIA earnings could be. I mean, we still could come down. I mean, it's looking good, as I've been saying. I mean, it's looking, based on those bull divs and everything. I think we're gonna get high enough to probably stop this trade out. I mean, this trade right there, most likely we will get high enough to stop it out, but that's okay. Stop it out in profit, I should say. Six grand worth of profit, so not terrible. Yeah. And trying to think here. How are the funding rates on FAIRDESK? Still positive. FAIRDESK are always more positive, which is probably good if you like to short more. Bull div too on ETH on the 20-hour. Oh, are we breaking? Yeah, we're breaking through that. So I think that you could get up to here, and then potentially if you could break higher, let's do a little technical target thing here. From neckline, let's say this neckline, you could get up to, you get up to 70. This pocket potentially would not surprise me if you could get up to that pocket. Could be. I said it must be. What's up, T-Shroom? What's up, man? What's up? How are you doing? Buddy? Shout out to T-Shroom. You should check out Investing Bros, the channel that he's on. I had him on a few weeks back. I'll probably have T-Shroom on again at some point. Really good fundamental guy. Very knowledgeable guy. Really smart guy. Check out Investing Bros. Him and Tim do a lot of great content there. So yeah. Oh man, I'm about to get stopped out in profit here. What's going on? Oh. Jeez, I don't know what animal I sound like when I get excited when I see something on the chart. That area right there. Yeah, I mean, we're breaking above a trigger wave there. It's not a bad idea to like reverse this and go long and take this. I might do it. It's kind of a freebie, on the, kind of feel unfair to the people paying to see some of these trades, and I want to especially enter them like on the, on the streams or whatever. I mean, you could go really a stop loss. I mean, you could go this high. I'd probably do it below here, but I mean, I don't know. Do you really want to be chasing it if we lose 26 again? Yeah, I think that's the thing, because there's not much to latch onto. What do you guys think? Should I take the long? We'll take. I'll probably, let's close this out because it's about to get stopped out in profit anyway. Be hilarious if that's the exact top that we close this out at. It happens sometimes, guys. You gotta be careful. What do we want to throw in here? Oh man, 3%. So if we did let's put the leverage way the hell down for this. If we did like, if we did like a, well, 2 Bitcoin is, I got to get my risk calculator out. I got to get a calculator out. So 2 Bitcoin is, because if we're risking, we want to know how much we're going to risk here. So if we're risking, what is it, 50K and then 0.03, that's risking $1,500. That's usually what I kind of risk. So we'll do like 2 Bitcoin here. And did that order submit? It looks like it didn't. Sometimes when it's, and I try to always, limit in when I can. Oh my, what's going on here? Hold on a second. I think it's because I didn't, oh my, yeah, that's the thing that sucks sometimes. So, you know what? No, don't mark it in, don't mark it in. We limit in on this channel. We're gonna limit in at the exact top, guys. There we go, good. Already 10 bucks, okay. And now we want our stop loss to be, yeah, I would go under 25.5, 25.4, 25.460, I guess, something like that. What? Oh, did I do math completely wrong here? No, oh, okay. That's right. Okay. And we're gonna go just under 27, so 26.9, yeah, anything, 26.980 is good. And then, yeah, we're going to close the long. So that's looking good. And we'll see what happens with this, guys. We'll see what happens with this. It is, yeah, I mean, it is a long stop loss. Like, it's not the bet. Yeah, this is a bad route. So, I mean, I got in late. Like, I was trying to get in like $100 less, which would have been a decent risk-reward ratio for the type of way I do things. But, yeah. Well, it's down a little bit, so I'll give the signal out. A little freebie. I'll show you guys. Breakout. Entry. I mean, my entry was a little bad, but I'll give them the exact kind of, I mean, ideally you want to have a little bit of a better entry. Stop loss, what's our stop loss? 25 for 60. And keep in mind, guys, I mean, it can get stopped out. It's not an exact science. There's no way to know exactly what's going to happen. What was it? 26,980, I guess. But yeah. And we'll see what happens here. We'll have to see what happens here. And obviously, I don't give every trade as a freebie. Just give that one. And there's a lot of other ones that, you know, that you got to pay to actually see. So yeah, check it out. Really appreciate you guys. I'm gonna get off in probably like 15 minutes. I gotta put on my suit and get prepared to go into Paul Barron's studio. So yeah, cool. I mean, how do you feel about this long? You liking this long, buddy? It could be a jump up for, I mean, that's the thing. The markets, you know, bears are even more complicated because a bull can't really get on its hind legs and start walking. You know what I mean? A bear can get on its hind legs. Bears could go up. Let me mute this while I take a sip of Gatorade. Blood diamond. So yeah, I mean, it could jump up a bit more. And the fact that we broke above this is pretty bullish. Like, that's a bullish freaking sign. I mean, that 8 hour too. I mean, it could be a freebie unless it gets stopped out. Then it's it ain't no freebie, man. That's a lose bee. That's a paid bee. But yeah. This too, I'm curious about. That's weird how it's coming down. With freaking every altcoin is making lower lows, and Bitcoin like that doesn't make sense. Like they're trying to trick us here. Bitcoin dominance is going up. I don't care what this chart says. They're lying to us here. Bitcoin D is going up. The D is going up here. They're saying the D is going down. The D is going up. I'm pretty silver is getting a little jump too. Hopefully. Yeah, our buddy said, oh, that is a bullish day for silver. Ooh, 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 ooh. Vector candles. I gotta look more at vector candles, man. I was trying to learn that, and then I forgot where I even started, so I gotta learn more about that. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We're all still learning here. We're all still learning. Cardano. Cardano. The thing with these too, a lot of these altcoins is take a look at, like, I feel like the next time the 2 week comes back into the green Heiken Ashes is kind of the golden spot here. My guess is a lot of these could go down like another 40-50% from there. Probably more likely 40. I kind of don't see Cardano going that low to 12 cents. But that's what it's kind of looking like on the macro. So yeah. Appreciate you, G Life. Gangster Life. I mean, we could come back. I mean, you're hitting, okay, 26.4. Could come back to test that and then keep coming up a bit. So we'll see. We'll see. It's definitely a better entry now than it was, I would say. But just keep in mind, guys, macro's still pretty bearish. This is interesting, too. Silver, you're getting, both gold and silver, you're getting very close to that green money flow crossover, SPX versus silver. Some people doubt gold and silver, but I do think it's got a good shot of doing it, continuing to do well over the next few years. Like, I feel like every time in history where you have, like, the recession and, you know, everybody's talking about the treasury bonds, TLT, all that, like, sure, I think they're right. I think TLT is going to do good. Like, I think you're good with this, but I think that gold and silver will outperform. You know what I mean? Just my opinion. Keep in mind, you can't get compound interest. You can't really earn interest in silver unless you got it all stuck in Mashinsky's Ponzi scheme. But yeah, that's that. Mashinsky's Ponzi scheme. Yeah. What do I want to look at the moment? Let's see. PayPal. She's fighting back. She is fighting back. Look at that. Look at PayPal right here. She is unstopped. Look at that. Beautiful. She is fighting back. Fighting she is what we want to see here. I don't know what I'm talking about, but confirm monthly. Bull div. Take this with a grain of salt. This could go a lot lower. Theoretically, this could go to $40, but potential bullish div pretty soon on the weekly. Money flow coming up, 3 hour trigger wave potentially. And then right there. Yeah, that bull div. You could have some, and if you break upward, back to 108 potentially. So keep that in mind. I mean, from this, what was the? Yeah, it was a 20% trade. This is a volatile thing, because that from that low there, ooh, 100% almost. So keep that in mind. Open interest is increasing. Okay. Maybe I went long at the exact top. We don't know. Could happen. Always be careful, guys. Coin stock. Yeah, a little bit of relief here. Short term, just like it follows Bitcoin for the most part. After that, though, however high we pop, maybe we could get up to 87 again. Who knows? I think you're going to go a little bit lower potentially. Tesla should skyrocket. I don't know about skyrocket, guys. I think it'll go up a little bit, but I don't know about skyrocket. You know what I mean? Like, I think Bitcoin could get up to maybe 27K. Like, I'm not thinking no skyrocket. Clicks jumping. I mean, this monthly too. I mean, this, I feel like this is a ticking time bomb, but yeah. It's potentially kind of come down there. Yeah, Tesla could get that 3 hour yellow X's. You could come up a bit more here. Where could you come up to? 250 maybe, 250 or so, 260. 28K maybe. I mean, I long the exact top so far, so we'll see. Could be a losing trade. But we broke above this area. As long as we keep this, you know, we should be good. That's the thing too. We hit that area, That's, yeah, that's a potential. That is a potential to get rejected, to come back down. So yeah. Yeah, the background music. That's more. It's good, man. It's good. Stand another minute, and then I gotta probably get off. But BNB, you may get a little more of a short squeeze or something here. That's the thing. 2 day, 3 day, these all look bad, but when you start to zoom in a little bit, yeah, you could come back to retest this. Yeah, especially Bitcoin 27, 28. You come back to retest 230 potentially here. A lot of people are trying to short BNB too. Keep that in mind. Render, did we look at this? We did a little bit, yeah. Like everything else, short term you come up a little bit, but after that I think you're gonna roll over a bit more here. That's most likely what's probably gonna happen here. Let me just take a look at something else here. So that's Ethereum. Those are both of the Ethereum charts. Okay, we want to start with that one, and then monthly red Heikin-Ashi candle, that's bearish. Yeah, I mean, everything points to trend reversal for the most part here. Could be something like that. Yeah, I mean, Santa rally, that thing. And the weekly, 300. I mean, 400 is possible. That would be like low. That's like double bottom is like 400, I think. You know, like 15, 14, 15 or something. 500 is like the one we have at probably 11 or something. Friday, yeah, everything will cut. That could be it. Accurate components, yeah, everything's fun until Powell speaks, you know, and sounds more bearish because inflation, rice is going up, you know, you got all that type of stuff. Let's take a look at cattle here. I mean, the money flow is not bad. I think we got to really wait. I mean, this could go up a little bit more. If that money flow starts to come down in the monthly, then it gets more bearish. I think either way, it's just not good for markets in general on the macro. I mean, this is a lot of this move is over, I think. But yeah, how's oil doing? Yeah, I think that most of this is over. I think oil is just going to potentially roll over here. But yeah. Are there rice futures? Rough rice futures? I mean, this shows it going down. It's not even worth it. This isn't even. But yeah. Let's look at like just the Dow a little bit. 3-week red hike and ashy. Where was that one? That was March. The last one. Dow is just boring, man. Dow is just, yeah. Money flow coming out, yeah. Dow is like, yeah, Dow is just NASDAQ, yeah, I mean, short term, this week could be it. I mean, that trigger wave, 2 day, excuse me, gotta come up a bit here. And maybe even, I mean, you're forming a head and shoulders type thing, so it makes sense to come up to like 15.2 again. Something like that. Would make a lot of sense. Did my Brave browser just crash again? Weird. Well, that's not good. Can't handle restream. Anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. I gotta get some stuff to do. So, got some stuff to do. So, really appreciate you guys. Again, latest promo I'm giving out to you guys is if you sign up with any of my links below to the exchanges, FAIRDESK, FAIRDESK, or MEXC, deposit at least $100. I'll give you 1 free month in the Aldo Empire VIP Discord. Links are down below. You also get some bonuses for depositing and trading on all of them, I believe. So yeah, check all of that out down below. Open a support ticket with your UID once you deposit, and then we will get you sorted in the Discord, in the free Discord. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Also check out the course. The trading course is pretty good if you want to learn more about what we do. Discord is really good in general. We've got 3 other analysts there, so a lot of really, really, really good info in there. So yeah, I mean, that's it, guys. Really appreciate you guys. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I will be on Paul Barron at around 2:30 p.m. Eastern today. So show some love, show some positive comments there. I always appreciate you guys. All right, guys, have a good one.